Hello everybody, welcome to online lecture in RBNB College Srirampur. Today we are study about supporting connective tissue. Supporting connective tissue, it is characterized by presence of matrix. It may be of two types, that is cartilage and bones. Supporting connective tissue, number one cartilage, number two bone. So first, which is cartilage. Cartilage, it is a material which is pliable or flexible material. It is mainly responsible for form endoskeleton. They form endoskeleton, which are generally located or found in the body structures like nose and ears, which are pliable or flexible. It is also present in endoskeleton of fish like shark. So they are found in endoskeleton. They are widely distributed in vertebrates, or it may be found in between the intervertebral disc, or it is also present at the tip of long bones. So these are the material which is called as cartilage. In the matrix of cartilage, a material which consists chondrin. Matrix contain chondrin. So the tissue material which is called as chondrocytes or cartilage. Cartilage externally covered by a membrane which is called as perichondrium. If we take a transverse section of cartilage, then it is externally covered by a material which is called as perichondrium, because the layer which is cover the cells of cartilage, that is chondrin. Chondrinच्या वरती असलेलं ते कवरिंग आहे, म्हणून त्याला आपण काय म्हणलं पेरिकॉन्ड्रियम. पेरी मीन्स अराउंड द कॉन्ड्रिन. कॉन्ड्रिनच्या वरती असलेलं ते लेअर आहे, त्याला आपण पेरिकॉन्ड्रियम म्हटलं. सो दॅट पेरिकॉन्ड्रियम बाउंड्स matrix or chondrin, and then chondrin consists cells which is called as chondroblast. They are situated in an empty space which is called as lacunae. They are present in between the empty space which is called as lacunae. Chondroblasts, which are generally in pair, 2, 4, 8, etc. So these are the typical characteristics of cartilage. Cartilage, it is generally of different types. Number one, which is called as hyaline cartilage. Number two, elastic cartilage. Then number three, fibrous cartilage. Number four, calcified cartilage. So hyaline cartilage, it is a cartilage having matrix which is a glass-like. Matrix which is a glass-like. Transparent. It is generally bluish or white or gel-like. There are presence of very fine collagen fibers. Then elastic fibers is also there. So they are act as a good shock absorber, and it is mainly responsible to reduce the friction. So they are found in between two bones or two vertebrae, which is giving a protection. They are also found on the external covering of respiratory tract or trachea or larynx. Then they are also found at the tip of long bones. So this is the typical characteristic of hyaline cartilage, or hyaline means glass-like, or that matrix which is glass-like. Then second, which is the elastic cartilage. Elastic cartilage. In this type of cartilage, matrix contain elastic fiber. Matrix contain elastic fiber, so that it is elastic in nature. Due to presence of this material or cartilage, it gives support and maintain the shape of the body part. They are generally found in the ear lobes, or they are present at the tip of the nose. आपले नाकाचा जो शेंडा आहे तो नाकाचा शेंडा किंवा हे कानाची लोब जे हे कानाची लोब्स, it is made of a cartilage. Then due to presence of this material, this structure, that tip of nose and ear lobes, which are flexible or pliable. Then third one, which is the fibrocartilage. Third one, which is the fibrocartilage or fibrous cartilage. In this type of cartilage, the matrix contains bundle of fibers, generally white fibers. They are scattered in the tissue. Due to presence of fibrous cartilage, the organ gives rigidity. Fibrous cartilage provides rigidity to that particular organs. They are found in between pubic symphysis. Found in between pubic symphysis. For example, pelvic girdle, which is the structure found in our hip region. आपल्या हिप रिजनमध्ये असले हे जे दोन बोन्स आहेत पेल्विक गर्डलचं, हे लेफ्ट आणि राईट अशा प्रकारचे पेल्विक गर्डल, दे आर गेट अटॅच at the center due to the presence of such a material, that is a fibrous cartilage, and that fibrous cartilage provide rigidity or flexibility and slight movement to that particular part. आपलं जे हिप रिजन किंवा आपले जे कमरेच्या भागामध्ये असले हे जे दोन बोन्स आहेत त्याच्यामुळे त्या भागाला थोडीशी अशी स्लाइट मुवमेंट, बट इट इज नॉट मूवेबल, फ्रीली मूवेबल, बट स्लाइट मूवेबल movement is possible in our hip region due to the presence of that fibrous material or that fibrous cartilage. So it forms a joint which is called as pubic symphysis. The pubic symphysis is also get rigidity due to presence of this material. Then the next type, which is a calcified cartilage. In this type of cartilage, due to deposition of salts like calcium, matrix become hard, and due to the deposition of calcium, the matrix is hard and the flexibility is reduced. Due to the reduce in flexibility, the joint is going to fix, so that at the old age, the flexibility of joint is reduced and the movement is painful. It is generally occurs in long bones. आता ओल्ड एजचे जे पर्सन असतील त्यांच्या त्या लॉंग बोन्समध्ये अशा प्रकारचं हे जे कॅल्शिफाईड कार्टिलेज त्याचं डिपोजिशन हे कॅल्शियम वाढल्यामुळे त्या ठिकाणी होत असतं आणि त्यामुळे त्यांची जी मूवमेंट आहे ती हालचाल जितकी कशी ती पेनफुल आहे. सो दॅट इट इज ऑकर्स ड्यू टू द calcification or cartilage consists calcium. So due to deposition of that material, the movement is restricted, and such material which is present at the tip of the long bones. Then next, supporting connective tissue, which is called as bone. Its typical characteristic is that the matrix is hard. Matrix is hard. due to deposition of calcium. Due to deposition of calcium, and then it is ossificated. Calcified cartilage, it is converted into bone due to the ossification or due to the deposition of calcium. Bones which are made up of a material which is called as ossin or ossification. The outer layer of the bone which is tough, which is called as periosteum, which is called as periosteum. Periosteum, because it bounds the cells of bone which is called as osteocytes. It bounds the cells of the bones which is called as osteum. If we take a transverse section of long bone, then we observe that there is a central canal. There is central canal. It is surrounded by circular layers or lamellae. It is externally covered by layers or lamellae. These lamellae are present around the central canal. Then these layers which are having with empty spaces, then they are called as lacunae. Then lacunae consist of bone cells that's called as osteocytes. These cells which are having with the outgrowth, and that outgrowth which are connected to each other and forming a connection between each cells. Such type of system which are found in mammals, long bones, and due to that the central canal is connected to peripheral layer of the body or bones which are called as canaliculi, and this system which is called as Haversian canal system. Haversian canal system. It is a typical characteristics of mammalian bones. Haversian canal system, it is a typical characteristic of mammalian bone. There are a number of spherical structures are there which is called as Haversian canal system. That Haversian canal system which are mainly responsible for to transmit the nutrients from the blood, or that is artery and vein, and it also connect with nerves According to the presence of matrix, the bones, it may be of two types, that is spongy tissue and compact tissue. Spongy and compact. In some cases, these bones are spongy, and in that bones, Haversian canal system is absent. While in some animals, it contains red bone marrow, or that central canal which consists bone marrow, and that bones are compact, and matrix shows Haversian canal system without space in between lamellae. So these bones which are giving support to the our body, and with the help of that bones the endoskeleton is formed. Endoskeleton which are having a great importance, which gives shape, size and support to our body. The next tissue, that is muscular tissue. Muscular tissue. Muscular tissue are elongated, made up of muscle fibers. Each muscles or muscle fibers which are having a membrane which is called as sarcolemma, covered by membrane called sarcolemma. And sarcolemma enclose a fluid which is called as sarcoplasm. Sarcoplasm. And sarcoplasm consists nuclei which is generally situated towards the periphery, and it consists muscle fibers which are ability to contract and relax. Then they are called as myosin. Muscular tissue is of different type. Number one, which is called as skeletal muscles. Skeletal muscles. These muscles which are found attached to the skeletal bones, so they are called as skeletal muscles. Found attached to bones of skeleton, so they are called as skeletal muscles. These muscles are also called as voluntary muscles. Voluntary muscles, because they are under the control of our willpower. Skeletal muscles which are found attached to the bones, so they are called as skeletal muscles. These muscles are also called as voluntary muscles because they are under the control of our willpower. These muscles are also called as striated muscles. These muscles are also called as striated muscles because they show striations. हे जे मसल्स असले मसल्स काय असे स्ट्रायशन्स आहेत, पट्टे आहेत, स्ट्रिप आहेत. असे स्ट्रायशन्स किंवा अल्टरनेट डार्क अँड लाईट बँड्स त्या ठिकाणी आहेत, म्हणून त्याला काय म्हटलेलं स्ट्रायशन्स म्हटलेले. striations or dark and light band, dark and light bands. आपण मसलचे टाईप बघतोय. त्यातला पहिला टाईप कुठलं सांगितलं आपण? स्केलेटल मसल्स. स्केलेटल मसल्स दे आर ऑल्सो कॉल्ड ॲज वॉलरी मसल बिकॉज दे आर अंडर द कंट्रोल ऑफ विल पॉवर. आपल्या इच्छेनुसार काम पाहते. मग आता आपल्या इच्छेनुसार काम पाहते म्हणजे काय? आपले हे स्केलेटल बोन्स, हाताचे किंवा पायाचे बोन्स, हे जे आहे ते आपल्या इच्छेनुसार काम पाहतील. आपल्याला वाटलं या ठिकाणून दुसरीकडे जायचं, आपण आपल्या इच्छेनुसार चालवतो, त्यावेळेला आपले हे मसल जे ते आपल्या इच्छेनुसार काम पाहतात. म्हणून त्याला काय म्हटलं आपण? व्हॉलंटरी मसल म्हटले. हे मसल जे आहेत त्याचं दुसरं नाव काय सांगितलं? स्केलेटल मसल. मग स्केलेटल मसल का म्हटलेले? ते आपल्या स्केलेटल बोन्सला त्या ठिकाणी जोडले गेले. सो दे आर कॉल्ड एज अ स्केलेटल मसल. दिस मसल्स आर ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज स्ट्रायटल मसल बिकॉज दे शो स्ट्रायशन्स और ऑल्टरनेट डार्क अँड लाईट बँड्स. मग आता हे जे मसल्स जे आहेत हे मसल्स हे आपल्या दृष्टीने महत्त्वाचे आहेत की हे आपल्या इच्छेनुसार ते काम पाहतील. आणि ह्या मसलच्या मध्ये असं जो काही सायटोप्लाझम त्याला आपण सार्कोप्लाझम असं पण त्या ठिकाणी म्हटलेले. मग अशा प्रकारचे हे मसल जे आहेत मसल्स हे आपल्या पद्धतीने आपल्या इच्छेनुसार ते काम पाहतील. आणि हे जे मसल्स आहेत हे मसल्स ते क्विक आणि स्ट्रॉंग अशा प्रकारचा रिस्पॉन्स ते त्वरित त्या ठिकाणी देऊ शकतील. ब्रिंग अबाउट व्हॉलंटरी मुवमेंट्स अँड यू विल showing a movement or working movement of the muscles. Then second type which is called as smooth muscles. Second type of muscle which is called as smooth muscles. Smooth muscles, they are also called as non-striated muscles. They are not under the control of our willpower, so they are involuntary. मग हे स्मूथ मसल जे आहेत स्मूथ मसल्स जे आहेत तर यांच्यामध्ये स्ट्रायशन असत नाहीत किंवा स्ट्रायशन ॲबसेंट आहेत. सो दे आर कॉल्ड एज स्मूथ मसल्स. दे आर नॉट अंडर द कंट्रोल ऑफ विल पॉवर. आपल्या इच्छेनुसार ते काम पाहत नाही. आता हे मसल कुठे आहेत? दे आर फाउंड इनसाइड द बॉडी. आपल्या बॉडीच्या आतमध्ये आहेत किंवा आपले जे डाय सिस्टीम जे आहेत डाय सिस्टीमचे ते स्ट्रक्चर जे ते ह्या स्मूथ मसलने पाहिलेले. मग स्मूथ मसलचं हे काम किंवा डाय सिस्टीमचं काम हे आपल्या इच्छेनुसार चालत नाही. आपण एकदा की अन्न घेतलं पोटात की ते त्यांचं काम त्यांच्या पद्धतीने चालू आहे. आपण झोपलो उठलो बोललो चाललो या प्रत्येक परिस्थितीमध्ये त्यांचं ते काम चालू आहे. त्याच्यावरती आपला कुठलाही कंट्रोल नाही. सो दे आर इनव्हॉलंटरी. हे जे मसल्स आहेत त्याला आपण काढले इनव्हॉलंटरी मसल म्हटले और दे आर नॉन स्ट्रायटेड मसल्स. आणि हे नॉन स्ट्रायटेड मसल जे आहेत दे आर टॅपरिंग ॲट द बोथ एंड. हे जे मसल्स हे दोन्ही टोकाला असे निमुळते झालेले. दे आर हॅव्हिंग अ ओव्हल न्यूक्लियस त्या ठिकाणी आपल्याला पाहायला मिळतं. अँड देन दे आर हॅव्हिंग विथ द सायटोप्लाझम विच इज कॉल्ड एज सार्कोप्लाझम. त्याच्यामध्ये पुन्हा सार्कोप्लाझम आहे. एक्सटर्नल कर्व विथ sarcolemma. Then third type of muscle which is called as cardiac muscles. Cardiac muscles. These are the muscles of the heart. Cardiac muscles. These are the muscles of the heart. These are the special type of tissue. They are showing the characteristics of both striated as well as non-striated. ह्या दोन्ही प्रकारचे जे मसल्स आहेत, दोन्ही प्रकारच्या मसलचं कॉम्बिनेशन याच्यामध्ये पाहिलं. मग हे जे मसल्स की याच्यामध्ये ह्या दोन्ही प्रकारच्या ज्या मसलचं काय कॉम्बिनेशन आहे, स्ट्रायशन आहेत, त्याचबरोबर इनव्हॉलंटरी पण मसल्स आहेत, असे दोन्ही प्रकारचे आहेत. मग आपलं हार्टचे जे मसल्स कशाने बनले आहेत, तर ह्या कार्डियकमध्ये. दीज आर द मसल्स ऑफ द हार्ट, मसल्स ऑफ हार्ट, showing the characteristics of both striated and non-striated muscle, and these muscles are never fatigued. These muscles are never fatigued. हे मसल्स कधी थकत नाही. त्याच्या उलट स्केलेटल मसल, दॅट मसल विच आर फाउंड अटॅच टू द स्केलेटल बोन्स. मग आपण हातापायाचं काय करतो, वर्किंग करतो, रनिंग करतो, आणखीन इतर प्रकारचे काही व्यायाम करतो. अशा वेळेला थोड्या वेळ आपण काम केलं, एक्झरसाइज केलं की थोड्या वेळात आपले ते मसल काय होतात, थकून जातात. बरोबर आहे. मग तशा प्रकारचं आपलं हार्ट हे रेग्युलर आपण जन्माला आल्यापासून आत्ता ह्या क्षणापर्यंत किंवा आपण जोपर्यंत जिवंत आहे तोपर्यंत आपल्या ह्या हार्टचं ते काम चालू आहे. ते अल्टरनेट कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट अँड रिलॅक्स होते. ते पंपिंग ऑर्गन आहे, ते आपल्या हृदयाचं काम ते कंटिन्यूस करते, ते ब्लड पंप करण्याचं काम करते. मग अशा प्रकारचं काम हे हार्ट कंटिन्यूस करतं आणि ते मसल्स कधी थकत नाही. दीज मसल्स आर नेवर फटीग. इट इज अ टिपिकल कॅरेक्टरिस्टिक ऑर स्पेशल कॅरेक्टरिस्टिक ऑफ दीज मसल. दे आर नेवर फटीग. हे कधी थकत नाही. मनुष्य जन्माला आल्यापासून त्याचा मृत्यू होईपर्यंत हे मसल्स शेवटपर्यंत काम करतात. सो दीज मसल्स आर हॅव्हिंग अ टिपिकल कॅरेक्टरिस्टिक ऑर दे आर नेवर फटीग. हे मसल्स कधीही थकत नाही आपल्याला त्या ठिकाणी सांगता येतं. मग आता हे जे मसल्स आहेत, हे मसल फायबर्स हे एकमेकाला एका विशिष्ट अशा पद्धतीने जोडल्यासारखे आपल्याला पाहिलं तर त्याला आपण ॲडजसंट सेल किंवा जंक्शन बिटवीन टू सेल असं पण म्हटलेलं आहे. आणि हे जे मसल्स आहेत ते मसल्स ते एका विशिष्ट प्रकारचे स्ट्रक्चर्स किंवा ते मसल आपल्याला पाहिजे. As like striated muscles, they show striations. There is also nucleus is present. And there is also a disc. That disc which is situated in between the two cells. अशा या दोन सेलमध्ये त्या ठिकाणी आपण पाहतो. मग अशा प्रकारचे हे जे कार्डियक मसल्स which shows the characteristics of both striated and non-striated. As like striated muscle they show striations, as like smooth muscle they show involuntary in nature, and they are continuously contract and relax.